This is Channel 8 News at 10.
Let's get you right to how this dangerous heat has been affecting all of us across Nebraska. The Meade Fire Department is making the most of the hot day. They've got their fire trucks out, turning their hoses into some giant sprinklers, pretty much a makeshift water park if you include the big sprayer they have going from above there. They even had a little pool there for some kids to cool off in. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Mackenzie Johnson. Now, although they're having fun over in Meade, this heat has been miserable for most people, and it especially isn't fun for anyone hopping into your car if it's been sitting out in the sun all day. Check this out.
All right, I'm about to turn on my car to go to dinner break. Let's see how hot it says it is in my car. 123 degrees. Yeah, not very fun to drive home like that after our 5:30 show tonight, but definitely took the AC a little bit of time to kick in and battle off the heat. Now, even though the sun is gone now, it's really not that much cooler out there in the capital city. Here's a live look outside in the Telegraph District through our Allo camera. When will we be free from this hot weather? Let's ask meteorologist Dominic Ferraro. Dom?
All right, Mackenzie, good news, bad news. Good news, one more day of the hundreds out there. The bad news, it doesn't get super cool after that. I mean, we're talking the low to mid 90s, which I guess is better than 100 degrees, but still going to be plenty hot and humid out there. We have an update then to a few of our heat alerts. We are now going to be under this extreme heat warning until 10 o'clock on Monday evening instead of this evening here on Sunday. This is set to expire back at 9 o'clock, but now it's extended in southeast Nebraska until 10 p.m. We could see another day of those feels like temperatures up to 115 degrees here in southeast Nebraska. Now, northeast Nebraska will be downgraded then to a heat advisory for tomorrow afternoon, where they could see those feels like temperatures right around 110. Here's a look at your high temperatures today. You'll notice a couple things. 101 today in Lincoln. That ties our highest record, or excuse me, ties our warmest temperature for the calendar year. Then you look out towards the west. 110 in Ogallala, 108 in Imperial, 111 in McCook. That's hot. That is, I got no words for that. Honestly, it's too warm out there. As take a quick look outside here, ABC Seamless camera, North 48th and Cornhusker Highway in the capital city, 89 degrees for your temperature just after 10 o'clock. And let's take a look at the heat index too. Still feels like 100 here in Lincoln as well. So not going to see a whole lot of relief as we go through the overnight hours. Haven't seen a whole lot of storms out there either. It was kind of a conditional risk. We were waiting to see if something was going to pop up. Not quite then for us here in central Nebraska, so we'll still have an eye on that going forward. But for tomorrow, temperatures once again reaching the triple digits. It's going to be another hot one out there. Make sure we're drinking water, finding ways to stay cool. It gets a little bit cooler then as we head towards the middle of the week.
All right, we'll check in with you again here soon. Thank you, Dom. Well, the Dawson County Raceway had to cancel its races tonight because of all the extreme heat. All of their special payout races are now being rescheduled to Sunday, August 9th. Now, this heat causing a lot of troubles for many different people, including the Branched Oak Observatory. They were closed today because of the heat advisory as well. They say it's for the safety of their interns and all the visitors. With tomorrow being another incredibly hot day, we'll keep you posted if they decide to keep their doors closed. While some places are closing, Matt Talbot is actually extending their hours during this extreme heat and giving those in need a place to escape the sun while also having a little fun. Channel 8's Emma Norwood has the story after speaking with the nonprofit about how they're getting creative. Emma?
Here at Mount Talbot, the nonprofit is going far beyond just giving people a place to cool off. They're getting creative, and through these donated heat kits here from the health department and spare AC units, they're making sure everybody has a little bit of fun.
Dangerously hot temperatures beating down on the capital city this weekend. But at Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach, they're turning the heat into a chance to connect.
We're also trying to have a little bit of fun here because it's pretty unpleasant. So we're trying to do things like have movies on, and we're handing out popsicles. And yesterday we even had an airplane contest.
The nonprofit opening their doors for extended hours, giving those in need a safe space to go to escape the sun. And while they're there, volunteers are helping guests keep a positive attitude.
Our guests are showing gratitude. They're so grateful that they don't have to leave, and they're grateful that we're having a little bit of fun and that we have popsicles and that we are showing movies. You can see some of the relief on their face, not just that they don't have to sit in 110 10-degree feels like weather, but also that they can come someplace and smile and have some compassion.
The high temperatures taking a toll on the organization, but they're doing everything they can to keep everyone comfortable.
We've been dealing with some air conditioning issues of our own, but we've taken special measures to ensure that it stays cool enough in here for our guests. So we rented units to ensure that we are keeping the temperatures cool enough for our guests to give our guests some relief. We've also got fans going everywhere. It is unpleasant and hot for everybody, and our volunteers are still up. They're here. They are compassionate. They're friendly. Yesterday, they even extended the time that they served dinner because they had extra food, and they really wanted to give our guests a reason to smile.
Reporting in Lincoln, Emma Norwood, Channel 8 News.
All right, thank you, Emma. Now, this heat is really tough to deal with. Even a few minutes outside can be pretty dangerous. So let us know how you're avoiding the heat tomorrow by sending in a video to our Now Local News app. You can scan the QR code there on your screen to get started and to keep up with our Storm Alert team as they send in videos on the forecast. New at 10, the Atkinson Fire and Rescue Team had their hands full with a hayfield fire. Check out these stunning pictures from the blaze today. They say the dry conditions and wind contributed to the fire's rapid growth. O'Neill and Stewart fire crews were called in to help. Community ranchers, Atkinson Fertilizer, and Ag Services also bringing out additional water to help. They say without the mutual aid, the community members and community businesses, this outcome could have been much more devastating. Right now, many are mourning the death of Lincoln native and wildland firefighter Nathan Matthews. Tonight, even more tributes coming in as Matthews' death touches the hearts of people here in our state. He died from injuries he got while responding to the Knowles Fire out in western Colorado. The Syracuse Volunteer Fire Department now extending their thoughts and prayers to his family in this post they made today. We'll keep you updated as more details come out about the manner of Matthews' death. A serious accident investigation team is reviewing the circumstances surrounding the incident. New tonight, the Raymond Volunteer Fire and Rescue Team battling a semi-truck fire on Interstate 80. Check out this picture they posted of the blaze. Flames raising high into the air from the front of the semi. You can see the smoke pluming up into the sky there too. They were able to extinguish the flames and keep everyone safe from injury. No word yet on what sparked the fire, but they're thanking the Waverly Fire and Rescue Team for helping out and the Nebraska State Patrol for diverting traffic while they were dealing with the flames. And a native Nebraska celebrity is giving a positive update after a scary hospitalization this week. Larry the Cable Guy had to get his appendix removed after, quote, major stomach pain. He's posting on social media today saying thank you to everyone for reaching out. He's at home and recovering now and says this situation has been humbling after seeing so many people wish him well. Well, stay with us. We have much more headed your way after the break, including numbers revealed. The Pentagon updates its casualty database. Hear how many U.S. people they're saying have been injured in the war in Iran. We'll be right back.
And one more shot then at the triple digits for Monday, ahead of just slightly cooler temperatures then by the middle of the week, alongside a few chances for showers and storms as well. More details coming up in your full forecast after the break.
through her world tour. And Pinnacle Bank Arena pulling out all the stops for her. They have a photo booth set up for fans. You can see it right there with the Cloud9 tour up there at the top. They also have multiple themed drinks for the concert tonight. If you're in the sea of traffic leaving the concert and you're not driving, take a video of it and send it into our Now Local News app, and we'll pay you for the video. I know there's a lot of people who are out there, so let us know by scanning the QR code. And there's some interesting items on the Lincoln City Council meeting agenda that's happening tomorrow. They'll be presenting their budget to the full council for the very first time. Now, they'll also be discussing a redevelopment plan for the Sharp building. We'll be taking a deep dive into everything that will be discussed in our morning shows. Make sure you wake up with Andrew Ward tomorrow morning at 5, 6, and 11 a.m. and you can find out how this meeting could impact some of the future here in Lincoln. Well, a lull in the fighting after 2 weeks of back-and-forth strikes in the war in Iran, this coming as the Pentagon updates its war casualty database. They're now showing the total number of U.S. service members wounded in the war in Iran. It has surpassed 600 people. The White House says it's considering escalating military force against Iran, but now a new report says that might not happen. It comes as Israel's leader heads to the U.S. this week. ABC's Matt Rivers has reaction from lawmakers.
After 2 weeks of trading lethal strikes, a brief lull in the fighting between the U.S. and Iran, but tensions remain high in the region. Over the weekend, U.S. Central Command says it boarded a ship in the Arabian Sea on suspicion of violating the U.S. blockade of Iran before ultimately letting it go. This as the Houthis, an Iranian proxy group in Yemen, have opened a new front targeting Saudi oil exports, claiming they hit state-run oil operations in the Saudi kingdom. They've also declared a maritime blockade on Saudi-linked shipping in the Red Sea's Bab el-Mandeb Strait, which serves as a vital trade route. Last week, President Trump met with his national security team to discuss next steps, and on Friday said he was considering a massive attack on Iran. But a new report from the New York Times says the president is backing off because the U.S. weapons stockpile in the Middle East is depleted.
We should never have gotten into this senseless war, and we should end it now. I'm glad that they're not going to unload again with a big military strike. That would just drag us more deeply into this conflict.
The Trump administration pushing back on the reporting. U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Mike Walls, telling NBC,
I want to be crystal clear. The U.S. military, and I've verified this every which way, has everything that it needs to conduct this campaign as effectively as it needs to be. And I have to tell you, the people that are leaking this nonsense deserve to be in jail.
The White House tells ABC News the president prefers a diplomatic solution with Iran, but retains all options if attacks continue on the U.S. or allies in the Strait of Hormuz. On Tuesday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is scheduled to meet with President Trump, their first face-to-face since February, where he then argued for joint U.S.-Israeli attacks on Iran just days before the start of the war. Matt Rivers, ABC News, Amman, Jordan.
Of course, for months now, we've been keeping an eye on how the war in Iran has been affecting gas prices in Lincoln on our Now Local News app, and they're climbing again. Citizen journalist Brian sending in this video of prices at $3.99 a gallon at a Super C here in town. If you scan the QR code there on your screen, you can download our Now Local News app to keep track of gas price fluctuations in our city, just like we do.
Now, your Storm Alert Team Forecast with meteorologist Dominic Ferraro.
Well, it brings me no joy to tell you that we're going to be dealing with one more hot and humid day coming up here for the start of the work week. Monday is going to feature high temperatures once again close to that triple-digit mark. The heat index anywhere between 110 to 115. But some good news out of that, we will see a cold front slowly descend across the area as well, and that kind of sets us up for a little bit of a cool down as we head into the middle of the week. However, that could also spark up a few showers and thunderstorms from central Nebraska. Then that will try and work their way here into southeast Nebraska. We'll have a look at that here coming up in just a couple of minutes. But first, here in the capital city, South 21st and L Street, your Allo Communications camera. It doesn't look too hot outside. And then now we're going to pull up the temperature graphic. I'm going to tell you it's 89 in Lincoln just after 10 o'clock. And then we're going to be reminded that we're still very much here within the dog days of summer. A few warmer temperatures out there as well. Still 94 in McCook, 94 as well in Ogallala, the mid-80s there for Scottsbluff. Chadron, as we take a closer look into southeast Nebraska, 89 in Lincoln and Beatrice, still 91 up in Omaha, 86 in Nebraska City, as well as the mid to upper 80s for the Tri-Cities area. And this is really what just puts the icing on the cake then. The mid to upper 70s. Earlier today, even Omaha right now, a few spots made it to the 80s for dew points, and that is what's driving those heat indices, or that feels like temperature, into the triple digits. It still feels like 100 degrees here in Lincoln after 10 o'clock. So it's going to be a warm one as we go through the overnight hours. So satellite clear for the moment. We were kind of watching the potential, as you can see, just here close to O'Neill, down into central portions of the state. A couple of showers did try and fire up. Nothing's been able to really sustain itself for long. A couple more showers then out towards the west. So we take a look at Stormcast going forward. It kind of keeps us quiet here in eastern Nebraska, though we might see some more activity then on the other side of the border for western Iowa. But on top of that, clear start to the day then for your Monday forecast. We'll see another chance, though, for showers and storms to pop up as we go throughout the afternoon. First starting out here out towards the west, and we expect this activity then to shift off towards the east and maybe in a southeasterly movement for some of that activity in north central Nebraska as we go late Monday into early Tuesday morning, though short-range models kind of fizzle that out. Maybe some more chances, then for precipitation as we get down closer to the Kansas-Nebraska line. But I mean, for our chances here, it's looking a little slim here. Some of these model runs, we'll have to keep an eye, though, on how this evolves as we go throughout the day on Monday. It'll be interesting to see what the Storm Prediction Center does with that. And showing another round then making its way into the Panhandle for Tuesday. Here's a look at your storm prediction outlook for the moment here for Monday. We do have that marginal level 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather in place for the Panhandle, portions of southwestern Nebraska. I would not be surprised, given the latest model we just showed you there, if that takes a little bit more of a shift then off to the east. And if it does, we'll continue to keep you up to date then with that. As we take a look, though, at your heat alerts across the state, an update as we mentioned earlier in the show, we do now have that extreme heat warning in place for most of the eastern 2/3 of the state, at least through Monday morning, and then until Monday evening for us in southeast Nebraska, where once again that feels like temperature could close in on 115. And here's a look at your air temperatures for tomorrow: upper 90s to lower triple digits. Got us at 100 degrees here in Lincoln. Beatrice with a shot there as well. Omaha also forecast at 102. But good news is that's the last time we have the 100-degree mark here on the forecast for the 10-day forecast. Back down into the low to mid 90s for a few days, and we'll see another disturbance push on through as we head towards the end of the week there. Thursday featuring temperatures there into the upper 80s with, I know that's our back to school drive, but we may be also dealing with a few showers and thunderstorms. But as I said in the earlier show too, we'll be out there, rain or shine, so we'd love to see everybody there.
Oh, most definitely, and especially maybe if we get a little bit of a drizzle, it might cool us down a little bit. I'd be down for it. After the 100-degree days, it might be nice. I
was gonna say, I'm like, if we're gonna sit out there, I think I signed up for some time in the afternoon too, so I was like, you know what? I'd take a little bit of rain, help keep things on the cooler side.
Maybe. All right, thank you so much, Dom. Now, this ridiculously hot weather making some people change plans. Malcolm canceling their farmers market tomorrow night. They say many of the vendors who were planning to be there have already bowed out. And some of the products they were planning to be selling won't hold up well in the heat. They're telling everyone they'll be back open for sales on August 10th. And Hickman Bar and Grill shutting its doors both today and tomorrow, saying the temperatures are just too high. Their kitchen staff pushed through yesterday for Hickman Heydays, but they say they won't ask them to do it again because it really took a toll. They go into even further detail in the comments, describing the unbearable heat there in the kitchen. They say fixing that problem will be their main focus. Again, they will be closed tomorrow as well. New tonight, the Lincoln Police Department is celebrating Parents' Day. It's a day to honor members of the police department that are also parents. They say it's not an easy job to balance. Not only are they serving the community, but they're also showing up for their families. You can see here some of the pretty adorable pictures they have. The department says they're grateful for all of the members that managed to do it. Coming up in sports, kids get to train with Husker football players, and we're revealing our Athlete of the Week. Find out who it is when we come back.
From the Channel 8 Sports Zone, powered by Green's Furnace and Plumbing, here's Channel 8 News Sports. The Channel 8 News Sports Zone.
Well, good evening, everybody. Thanks for being here on this hot Sunday night. Some exciting stuff to cover today, including a youth football camp featuring some Huskers. Anthony Calandria, Brendan Black, and Isaiah Mosey featuring the event, helping a group of 72 kids run through football drills that the Huskers use during their own practices. The event was held at the Hawks Championship Center downtown this morning. The players hosted different sections of the camp, all running different drills such as scrimmages, ladder drills, rushing drills, and sprinting. Husker running back Isaiah Mosey, who grew up participating in similar camps, says he hopes the kids can get a lot out of it.
I hope they learn some skills. They just learn like you can do anything you put your mind to. We're all human, so I feel like just give them motivation of a belief in something they can do.
Today was the first time the Husker Star Youth Camp was held. Event organizer Deshaun Brown says that they are already looking ahead at doing it again next year, but bigger and better.
So really we're just talking to the guys, and something that they wanted to do is giving back. So I've run youth camps with some of my other athletes that I work with, and it was really important to them, especially Brendan being a transfer, Anthony being a transfer, just getting into the community and doing some good things for the kids. So came together. The university was great, helping us with all the resources that we needed. So it was just great to see all the kids having fun, taking pictures and all that. So it's been really cool.
Opportunities to get to work with star athletes sets kids up for success, giving them a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see what's behind the product on the field. For parents, it's really great to see their children working with the best of the best.
Well, he loves football. He lives for football. That's all he does, and he wants to play no matter what. He doesn't care who it's with. He wants to just play, and just being able to come out here and, to be honest with you, for free. I mean, it made his weekend.
So many special memories made this Sunday afternoon. Really great to see the Huskers pouring back into the community here in Lincoln. Well, a highly anticipated swim meet started this past Thursday at Woods Memorial Pool here in Lincoln. Hundreds of kids gathered from around the state to compete this July for trophies and ribbons in butterfly, freestyle, breaststroke, and medley swimming. One athlete in particular, though, Kinsley Hatch, has been making a splash this year. That's why she's our Athlete of the Week.
The following segment is sponsored by Menards.
3 teams now in water with Lincoln.
The 2026 Midwestern Championship Swim Meet started earlier this week, hosted by the Lincoln Select Swimming and Aquatic Club of Elkhorn. The long course season, which is a period of time in swimming when competitions are held in 50-meter pools, has been going on since May. 18 local teams from all over the state of Nebraska have had meets over the past several months and attempt to reach the championship here in July. One swimmer in particular has made quite the impressive run. 12-year-old Kinsley Hatch competed in the 50 fly, 200 IM, and 200 free this weekend and qualified for her first zones meet this weekend. Her goal for this meet to better her time.
To do my best and hopefully drop more time.
Okay. To get first place.
Kinsley, joined by fellow swimmer Ellie Byrne, have been working hard to capture first place this weekend. Their favorite part of swimming is how competitive it can get.
I like to race and be competitive, and it's really fun.
Although in just 2 weeks, Kinsley will represent the state of Nebraska, competing at the next level. She says that this championship meet will prepare her to represent her state.
It helps me to practice to do my best and to just prepare me to get first. I don't really know.
Kinsley went from wanting to try something new to being really good at what she does. Congratulations on being this week's Athlete of the Week. Such an inspiring story, and Kinsley, good luck in the incoming weeks. And that's all the time we have here in the 10 o'clock Sports Zone. Mackenzie, we'll go ahead and throw it back to you.
All right, thank you, Nick. Stick with us. We'll be right back after the break. Smashy challenge levels up to what some might say is an unbeatable level, but it only remained unbeatable until competitive food eater Karen stepped through the doors. Take a look. The challenge is up to 25 patties all in one. That is 4 pounds total. Ty and Karen posting this video today of her Herculean attempt. Now, we sped the video up so you could see her finish it all, but you can tell she didn't really slow down at all during the challenge. She finished the whole burger, all 25 patties, the bun, the cheese, everything in just 7 minutes and 25 seconds. Incredible. Congratulations to Karen on becoming the new Smashies champion right next door. Now, every time I see someone finish one of those, I swear it can't be done again, and then it is every week.
I don't know, that might be, especially that fast too. I mean, that's impressive.
I know, and as hot as it is outside, it would not sit well, I feel, for very long.
No, absolutely not. I know the heartburn after that could not have been a fun experience. No. And speaking of, I guess, heartburn, I mean, it's going to be hot tomorrow, maybe not on the same level there, but upper 90s to lower triple digits for your high temperatures tomorrow. Here's a look at the heat index. Gross. I know. We'll go ahead and move on as we take a look over the next couple of days. Gets a little bit cooler for the middle of the week. We'll see a few more storm chances there as well heading into the end of July.
All right. Thank you, Dom. And thank you all for joining us. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.
Plan your next game night out or